Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Next, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to you hopeful elect, scattered across the four corners of the earth. This is your brother Kalak, out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp, coming to you again with another Lord willing edifying video. And this video will be entitled, Proud Israelite Women Will Be Humbled. All right, proud Israelite women will be humbled. And the Israelites today are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to Bible prophecy, as well as you Israelite foreigners that may look like the other heathen nations, but according to the seed of your forefathers, you trace back to Jacob. And so here in these latter days, the Lord has sent his spirit of truth back into the earth to awaken the Israelites. And he has his servants, the prophets, out on the highways and byways and on the internet, preaching this word. All right, and we hope to be those men. But nevertheless, the gospel is being preached by the Hebrew Israelites, and it's also bringing forth backlash. And one of the reasons is because of the stance on how a woman should conduct herself in society and how it's backwards today. As we know, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, pursuing to Job 9:24. And the wicked is Esau, pursuing to Malachi 1:4. And what Esau has done here in these latter days is use the woman against the man to destroy the Israelite household. And he's given the Israelite woman a sense of freedom, okay, and a sense of power over her own men, but ultimately that's a snare. And so now Esau is about to pull the rug, and many Israelite women that used to think they were strong and independent are about to find out they weren't so independent after all. Your man was just the government. But nevertheless, this is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And this is speaking to careless Israelite women who have received certain benefits from the system of the society they are in. And today we see women proud to the point where they feel like they genuinely don't need a man. And that's ultimately from the false illusion of independence that Esau gives them. And that's to destroy the Israelite households. But as I said earlier, Esau is about to pull the rug as he is being revealed here in these latter days. And he knows his time is short to rule the world. As it says in 2 Esdras 6:9, that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of the next. What that means is that the kingdom of heaven is going to be here on the earth when the Israelites are back in charge, beginning with Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. But nevertheless, the wicked aren't going to be in charge forever. And right now they are devising plans to come down on the Israelites. And so these different benefits that have been given to the Israelite women were ultimately a snare. And it's about to be manifest in these days. Things like welfare and child support and Section 8 were only to divide the Israelite house. And now the rug is about to be pulled. This is Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And this is being manifest to this day, where a woman has compassed a man. Here in America, which is Babylon the Great, a woman is on the same playing field legally with men. And it's not supposed to be that way according to the Bible. In the kingdom of heaven, the world will be governed by the law, statutes, and commandments. which means it's going to go back to the ancient way. All right. And that leads to life, not death as we see today. But nevertheless, the Israelite woman compasses the Israelite man here. And again, that was purposeful to destroy us as a people. However, many Israelite women aren't able to see that. They are drunk off of this fantasy that the so-called white man has been feeding them. And so when this gospel comes along and they hear things like, well, a woman was actually created for the man, they are extremely offended because of the way that they've been conditioned here in this society. This is Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right, and this is a future prophecy. When this society collapses, a lot of men are going to perish in wars and civil wars. And it will come to a point where there will be a scarcity of men. When there's no more order in society, when there's no more 911, when the grocery stores aren't full anymore, when social media is down and the internet is down, then these Israelite women will realize that they weren't so independent after all. They've been relying on this system. And when this time comes, they won't hesitate to share a man. All right. Women are going to be begging for men in this day. That's how bad it's going to get. Because like I said, right now, this world is upside down. Okay. Esau has given you an illusion that the woman is the prize, and that is not the truth according to the Bible. All right. In fact, let's get Numbers chapter 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. And what this is to say is that your biblical nationality is according to the seed of your forefathers. All right, that's what determines the nationality. And so this means Israelite men can make more Israelites with any woman. It doesn't have to be another Israelite woman. The Israelite man can lay with the heathen women and reproduce the entire nation. So Israelite women are not needed at the end of the day. That's the truth. And that's what will be recognized here in these latter days. This is 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. All right, so at the end of the day, Esau went to the Israelite woman first for a reason. He knew that by giving her certain benefits and by feeding her a certain illusion, he would be able to turn her against her own men. Esau was able to convince the Israelite woman that serving her man was oppression, just for her to end up going to these jobs and serving him. But she thinks she's free. Verse 15 says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith, in charity, and holiness with sobriety. Right, because a lot of Israelite women will be saved here in these latter days through bearing children with the man of the Lord, as it says here. And bearing children is one of the woman's main purposes on the earth. The Lord created the woman to serve the man, to be a helpmeet for the man, and to forward his legacy. And of course, there are plenty of scriptures going into how a man is to love his wife. It does work both ways. However, a woman is not equal to a man. What the man says goes. And even here in this society, if the so-called white man did not want certain things to be, it wouldn't be. He allows the degeneracy in the society. If they didn't want homosexuality in society, it wouldn't be. If they didn't want the woman over the man, it wouldn't be. But they are allowing these things because the earth is given into the hands of Esau. starting with the Edomite male, the man. So when the power is shifted and given back to the Israelite men, beginning with Yahushai, righteousness is what will be established in the earth, and women will fall in order. That's it, and that's all. So for Israelite women today, you have an option. You could remain within the philosophy of this world, or you could have your mind transformed according to the scriptures. But we know only the elect will be able to do that. Either way it goes, proud Israelite women will be humbled here in these latter days, according to Bible prophecy, and a righteous kingdom will be established on this earth and last forever, where the laws will be upheld, whether anybody likes it or not. But with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying and straight to the point. I'm going to end it giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Once again, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to you hopeful elect. Shalawam.